Stuff. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah.
No, she's fine. She can run around if she wants.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hello, Mare. Hi. Do you want to come up?
And come and get involved. Hello.
Yeah, she says, I'm
Hello,
always
pretty
involved.
girl.
My name's Mary and I've got to be involved in everything. Apart from Crufts. She didn't come to Crufts.
Hasn't she? Why not?
She's only ever been shown once. She's a little bit little.
Oh, okay.
So she's beautifully made, but
I
a bit
like
too
Mary.
small.
She's
Mary's
sweet.
lovely. She's full of character, isn't she?
She is.
Real sweetie. She's gone out there now.
I'm mooching.
That's fine.
So,
Here we are.
2 days after Crufts.
2 days after Crufts, yes. Gosh, I want to go back. Can I go back?
Yeah, of course.
It was so much fun. We had a really, really lovely time.
So, which days were you there?
Well, it all started on Wednesday night
Should
with
we
the
say-
Porskers.
Should we say hello? Hello to the viewers.
Oh, yes. Hello. We
Sorry.
forgot about that bit. We just launched straight in. And we're in my mum's house today looking because the mantelpiece behind.
Yeah, we've actually got Rosemary's watching us. It's slightly scary.
Mum sat there, yeah.
We're not used to an audience.
No, we're not used to an audience at all. We're used to dogs and fields and
Yeah.
wind blowing around.
Yeah,
But
thought we'd talk Crufts.
Talk Crufts in Mum's house,
Yeah.
and all our prizes throughout the year always go on Mum's mantelpiece. So we thought we'd sit in front of the mantelpiece so we can
I
look
really
at.
want to pick that one up in a minute. Can we?
You can pick it up in a
When
minute.
we
Yeah,
get
it's
to it, I wanna-
heavy.
I wanna feel it.
Yeah, that's fine. So back to Crufts. So we started on Wednesday with the Porskers, which is the doggy equivalent of the
Yes.
Oscars.
Is that actually at the NEC at Crufts?
No, but it's it's at the Motorcycle Museum,
Oh, so
which is
near
just
enough.
across the road, and it's kind of taken the place of being the sort of unofficial start of Crufts for a lot
right,
of
okay,
people,
yeah.
because Mum came with me, there was about 45 tables of 10 or 12 people,
wow.
so it's a massive event at the Motorcycle Museum, and then so the awards are for, like, Lucy won Best Training Class and Best Championship Show and Best Stewards, and it goes through, and then we have a 3-course meal, and there's lots of wine, and there's a disco after. But
I've got to say, it crossed my mind when I saw all you guys out on that evening. I thought,
Yeah.
don't people want to be grooming their dogs and stuff on the evening before Crufts? Or
yes, and that used to be the plan, but now we just shift everything to the day
okay,
before.
so you just plan to be...
Yeah, absolutely. So everything is ready and done, and the van was loaded, and
Right,
yeah.
okay.
So, and it was really nice actually to go out and get properly dressed up, wasn't it?
I couldn't
mean,
believe the pictures. no,
You'll have to put the pictures on
I
this.
put a
Yeah.
picture on because I saw you and I was just like, I've never seen you all dressed up like that. I was
No.
like, gosh, she looks so much... No, I'm trying to think of a nice word here.
Watch
Different to
it.
usual.
Different to normal.
Different to
Yeah,
usual. You're
no.
covered in dog hair.
Usually, yeah, and scruffy clothes and all of
Yeah.
that. But it was so lovely. I so enjoyed that aspect of it. And we had our makeup done in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Never worn makeup. Chris actually came home and said, I got lipstick on and the whole works. And Chris said, what have you got on your lips? I said, thanks, dear, it's makeup. And then he was like, oh, because he's not a fan. So it was just, and I don't wear it. But thoroughly enjoyed the whole evening. It was really, really lovely. Topped off with Lucy winning Best Training Class. So that was
brilliant.
lovely. She won a nice award. And, lots of kudos from that. So we left that. No, it wasn't late, was it? About 10:30 or whatever, straight to bed. And then Thursday at Crufts was me and Lucy went to support Molly, who was competing in the rally competition with Sprout.
I couldn't believe that. I was like, I can't believe she's taken little wild Sprout to an obedient little dog.
I know. It's amazing. Did you watch the round?
Yes, I did.
My gosh, it was absolutely incredible. Yeah, he was so focused. He had one glitchy moment where he looked into the crowd and it was almost as if to say, excuse me, everybody look at me. I'm Sprout and I'm doing this. And
His
it was
little
just,
tail was wagging all the
he
way.
loved
He
it.
was so happy.
He's always adored Molly, right from ages ago when she worked for me, and they had such a really nice relationship. So it was really lovely. So we'd set our time limit, I think, of 1 o'clock that we had to leave to get home, to load the van and get everybody on the final prep ready for our show day on Friday.
Yes.
So we were up early and away. Mum came with us, Dorinda. We met Lucy there and her friend came as well. And it was just a fabulous day. So we stayed up by the Norwich Ring. My friend Penny had a fall at a show the week before, so her 2 boys had come up with another friend. So I then went down to the cairn ring, showed the one boy, Jane showed the other one, and we got a second and a first.
Brilliant.
And then it was very pleasing, and then the other dog got a third. Lucy had a third with Ace, second with Susie, I think that was it, wasn't it? Jane got a second with Hayley.
Yeah.
Percy got a third. I think it was all of our breeding there then, wasn't it? Yeah, because Hazel didn't come. Yeah, that was it. So that was really, really lovely to get all of them in the cards. It's really, really nice. And then we showed the Norwich, and Furby got second in Open Dog to the eventual Best of Breed winner, which was fab.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, really pleased with that. And then little tiny Tassel, as we call her, little Zoomy Tassel. Yeah. She got third in Junior, which I was very pleased with because she's quite short of coat.
Yeah.
So that was good. And then Honor retained her winning streak in Limit, and she won that.
Fantastic.
So I was very pleased with that. So that saw Friday done, didn't it? Oh, and then we went over and had some refreshments in the Kennel Club members lounge, which was lovely.
Nice, yeah.
Well, it's honestly, you know, at the NEC it's just constant noise, and there's 5-6 halls, and it's all the time. But in the Kennel Club members lounge, it's just like nothing.
Oh, really?
It's really quiet. It's out in the piazza. It's one of those hospitality suites, and it was just so quiet, and it was so lovely. So it was nice just to get away from it, all the noise, and just we met a friend in there and chatted the afternoon away with her. It was lovely. So that was Friday. Did we get back about 8 o'clock, something like that? 7, something like that on the Friday. Then me and Dorinda were back on Saturday with the Norwich for manning the Discover Dog stand. So that was lovely.
That's where people actually meet the dogs, isn't it?
Yeah, we took Capers and Hugo, and had a lovely day meeting people. Well, just the morning meeting people, and they were coming along from all over, and there was so many people, probably about 8 people from Norwich that had to come and see the Norwich Terriers. So that was all very entertaining, and it's just lovely to talk about the breed to people that might then come in and be interested and want to own one. So that was lovely. So then home Saturday afternoon to prep Lenny for the grooming competition. Do the final prep, get my bag packed, get the van loaded yet again, and back up another 6 o'clock morning to back to the NEC for yet another Subway for breakfast again.
Nice.
Can't beat that. And then we had to be in the hall we think we got there about 7:15 and got him settled because he's never done a grooming competition before. And this one was very different because they had it was almost like a music concert where they have the frames and the stands all around and a massive screen the size of that wall. Well, he's never been expected to stand still in such an environment, so I wanted to get there earlier, settle him down, and he was fine with all of that. He was just wanted to cock his leg on everything. And then, so the grooming competition kicked off at 8 o'clock because they do a thing called pre-judging, which is where we had 3 judges for our hand strip class, and they come along and make sure that the dog has got enough coat for you to strip off, and that you haven't already stripped half of it and hidden that. And then they did this brilliant countdown from 10 to 1, and it was all really exciting and thrilling. And it's like, now groom. And then we had 2.5 hours to groom. So, fantastic. Yes, we had an hour, and then you have a compulsory 15-minute break for the dog, a welfare break. So we take them outside, they can stretch their legs, have a bit of a relax and stuff. And then we went back on the table and started grooming again. Do you want to come out and join the party? There we are then, that's it. Say hello. Good girl. Yeah. So then he had the start of the second half, which is for an hour and a half, and it's quite a long time on the table. So we allowed him to lie down. I'm to want to do this part of him and his lower back legs, get all that nice and finished. And he went, I think I'll lie down now.
Typical.
But yeah, absolutely. But I had loads of time then to do his face and his tail. Yeah. And then, because at work I never have, and even at home I never have 2.5 hours to groom a dog. So it's absolute luxury. So, you're there, you're able to brush it all down and just titivate plucking out one hair at a time, which is just absolute luxury. And then they say scissors down, fingers down, no more grooming at your allocated finish time. But then there's a guy that comes around with a mobile camera, and he's kind of zooming in and looking at the dogs and putting them live onto the big screen. So it was fabulous then to be able to see Lenny's head. I'm scrutinising it. Are there any bits that I've missed because it's too late now? And then I could see the whole of him on the profile thing, and he looked really, I was very pleased with.
Well, we'll try and find some befores and afters.
Yes.
And I can confirm, having seen him on Friday, there was a lot of coat.
Yes, there was. Yeah, you saw him
Friday.
Friday. Yeah, he was. Yeah,
and then
Sunday morning, his white pantaloons at the back end had, I don't know what he'd done to them overnight, whether he'd been laying in the water bowl, I don't know, but they'd stuck out like that.
Really?
So I had such a job, because that whole area's got to be whole smooth, to get it to lie down and get it to all be. But yeah, we managed in the end to get all that nice and equal, but that was the hardest bit, because it had stuck out overnight. Yeah. You know, when you wake up with bedhead.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Lenny woke up with a good bedhead.
So what was the outcome of the grooming competition?
Oh wow, Lenny won. We won the class, which was
Lenny won.
Lenny won. Yeah, I did Lenny. I'm so used to saying Lenny won. Yeah, no. Well, and it's exciting how they announce the winners, because each class they'd say. So with mine, it was hand strip open. So he stood on the stage with a microphone and the 3 judges, and he said in no particular order the winners are, and then he called out the other 2 names. And every time he said in no particular order. So it's not like, you know, it's random. And then I was the last one to be called out. And they call out your table number first. Right. So they're all 1s. Our hand strip class were all 5s. So then he went 1, 5, and I'm like, and then he went 1, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's me. And then he called out my name. Yeah. So I thought, come on, Lenny. So he then wouldn't go on the stage because it's flashing lights and big booming music, which he absolutely didn't like that at all. So I had to scoop him up and just hold him for that initial photo there. And the judges were saying really nice complimentary things about my work and Lenny's like, get me off here. Obviously. So we departed as quick as we could. And then we got ushered into a corner because we had to go down to the main arena to have the actual places announced and prizes awarded. So then we had to snake down. We were over in Hall 8, and we had to come out of Hall 8, across Hall 4, into Hall 5, across the piazza, into Hall 1, all the way down Hall 1, and then that long walk down into the arena. And there were the stewards, and they've just got their hands in the air, and we're all following down. Lucy, bless her, carried Lenny, because he didn't like, it was too many crowds, and it's Sunday lunchtime, and it was so busy. You just couldn't have a little dog on the floor. It wasn't fair for him. But he was quite nice. But I like this. Auntie Lucy's carrying me to the awards ceremony. And then we went in to the main arena, and it's the Crufts Best in Show arena, and all lined up along the middle. And Lenny was a bit like... Were there lots
of people watching you at that point?
Yeah, the stands were probably about 3/4 full. So Scary. It was quite... Yeah, you sort of... I'm not looking around. I'm just focused on Lenny, I'm not looking. And then they awarded some prizes to the classes previous up there on the lineup, and then came to us. And it's Marina White who does it, and she's a famous Kennel Club sort of commentator. So she then said the winner of the hand strip class, and she called my name out, and I was just like, oh my gosh, totally exciting. And then the whole grooming competition. And so just if you hear that, Mary, just pass me the pig. This is Mary's favourite toy, and Mary's been and found it because she knows we're filming, and she knew we wanted quiet, but Mary's there now,
I haven't got it.
Oinking the pig.
I haven't got it.
So we'll just have to leave pig.
Ah.
Mary, come on. So the pig will oink in the background. Is it all right having the oinky pig?
I suppose we can oink.
It's
fine. Why not?
Go on, Mary. There you go. That's the oinky pig in the background with Mary. Mary, I don't think we can hear ourselves speak. Mum's going to take it off her. Mary, behave. Who works with... Oh, gosh, there we go. I thought she was going to knock the tripod over then. Mary's being removed from the room. So, yes, the main sponsors of the whole event were Artero. I
think it's Artero,
sorry, yes.
I'm not sure.
Well, I always want to go, what's the biscuit?
Oreo?
Yeah, that's always what I want to say, you see. So I have to say Artero. So they sponsored the whole event, and we had tablecloths that we could bring home, the beautiful rosettes. Rachel can now pick up the award. It's heavy.
Oh my God, it's heavy.
It's really heavy, yeah.
Is it? Surely it's not actually gold.
I wouldn't have thought so, but it is just, it's really solid, isn't it? It's a real solid lump of a thing.
Do you get to keep this? Or
yes, that's kept.
So you get to keep that forever?
Keep that. That was the table card thing with our number. They gave us those to bring home.
I don't know how close we want to go with that.
But. Yeah, there we go, yeah.
It's exciting, that is.
No, Mary, you can't have that.
I genuinely can't believe how heavy that is.
Altero, yeah.
It's not going to fall over by accident.
No, I don't think so, no. So we got a lovely rosette as well, sponsored by Altero, and product as well, lots of hand strip products of Altero. So we shall be trying those out and hopefully then using those into the future. And
the thing.
Oh yes, the neck
thing.
Yes, it's a neck-mounted blaster, and it's really good. Yes,
they look really good.
Well, it's got some real power to it.
I tried it.
No, I was blasting Chris yesterday. I haven't tried it with a dog yet, but I've left it at work. I took it to work today, and I've left it there. Yeah, you saw it. Yeah. So it's really good because it's neck-mounted, and it's just a small package here. But it's got a laser on it, so the laser points to where the air is hitting on the dog, so that you can guide it around. I was talking to Leash, and we think it'll probably be quite useful for dogs that don't like the big blasters, because it's got power and it's got warmth, but it's not as powerful and it's nowhere near as noisy. So for puppies and that sort of thing, then it should be really quite useful. Brilliant. So it was a real treat, because they're products that you look at them and you think, I might have buy it one day, but to win it is then, it's really lovely. So and then we had to wait for the official photographer to take the photos. And it was just all really lovely. Yeah, it was such a brilliant day. And then to go back, because Lucy and I had arranged to come home on Sunday afternoon. To sort the dogs, to go back to watch Best in Show in the evening. But then we just didn't have time enough. Because of winning the first, I then had to stay for Best in Show competition, for the grooming Best in Show, which was at 4:30, 5 o'clock. So there wasn't time enough. So then we had a mad panic to ring around. That's why Chris was running backwards and forwards. Yes. Chris had to come up to the NEC from Worcester to pick up Lucy's Oscar to bring him back to Grandma's. And then Lynn very kindly went and did Lucy's dogs because of dog sitter. Oh gosh, so it was all a bit. Yeah, we had about an hour of this and that and sorting it out, putting the various pieces of the jigsaw together, which enabled us then to stay up there. And then we all, it was lovely then to actually go back into the main arena for a second time and be then competing for the Best in Show, which was a pre-judged event, and a beautiful wire fox terrier won it and a standard poodle second. So yes, and of course that's the coveted award that we all want. So I might be back next year to sort it out. But go again. We'll have another go. But I was quite nervous Saturday night and into Sunday about it. So. But we'll see. I
think it's completely mad that you get nervous. The amount of grooming you do, and people come from around the country for you to groom their dogs. So.
But I think it's because you have people that are expert groomers at the top of their trade assessing my work, and it's me that's being assessed, and that's not my normal everyday, is it? It's kind of like so I think that's where I was quite nervous, and they're three really, really respected, and that I respect the judges. So to get their opinion is really highly valued.
Maybe you'll be judging it one day.
Oh, I don't know about that, but
you never know.
You never know. No,
could be.
It was really lovely to have the whole experience. It was great. Yeah, it was lovely, really good.
Well done.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. So to enable me to go to Crufts every single day, then there was a whole team of people back at home helping look after the doggies, one of which was Rachel. Tell us about your time at my house. Well, I wasn't there.
It was nice. I enjoyed myself. Well, I went in on Friday. Obviously, I knew Lynn was going to have been in on the morning, so I thought, Friday's going to be a piece of cake. That's fine. It was. Everyone was all well settled and whatever. I only got one set of teeth marks from one of your puppies.
Oh, right, okay, that was not too bad.
I did okay on Friday. All was quiet, not too
Excellent,
bad. Quick
nice.
pop in. And Sunday was a really pleasant surprise because I didn't realise Lynn was in the morning. So I was expecting to get there to, not carnage, but have to do all the cleaning, the tidying and everything. And I was like, Lynn, I walked in, I was like, hello, I didn't know you were here.
Oh,
so I just spent a few hours playing with your dogs basically.
Oh, lovely, nice.
And it was great. Managed to do a few of your social posts while I was in between.
Right, great.
And then I left the puppies in the corridor. I've got a great video I'll try and put on of me trying to walk through everybody, which was just nowhere
to put my feet. Good luck with that one, no.
And I left them in the corridor playing. They were fine while I went out and sorted everybody else out the back. And I came back and it just looked like the whole place has just
exploded.
Pretty much, yeah. There was just,
know.
everything was everywhere. And one of the boxes that they play with had just been completely pooped all over. Oh. And I was like, and we'll pop that one into the bin. Toys go to the washing machine. But we had a great time. Everyone really, I think everyone enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, no.
And there were a few extra dogs. Obviously, some of them were with you Friday. So I watched, there were a few extra
extra faces around.
But we had good fun. I got everyone where they were supposed to be.
Yes, that's always good.
I had much fun where we've got Wilma, Becky and Capers. Their puppies are in different places.
Yes.
The logistics of trying to get the mothers outside and keep the puppies inside and not have them escaping.
Oh, yeah,
I was
that's
just like,
really...
how do I actually do this?
Keep the puppies back and the mummies out.
Yeah, trying to keep everyone in the right places. But everyone, I suddenly had a moment of doubt. I went to put them back and I was like, no, that was Tipex has the white feet. That's definitely Tipex.
Yes,
that one's definitely Wilma's. I was amazed. The little puppy, Wilma's puppy.
Yes.
They look so similar to the Cairns at that age.
So.
I was just like, if I had them all together and I didn't know which ones are which, I wouldn't actually be able to identify which one was a Norwich and which one's a Cairn at that age.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're so similar.
Yeah. Do you know what? We ought to do some filming of that.
Yeah,
because they are very similar.
Well, they are at the moment. So I was absolutely convinced that was a little Cairn Terrier. And I was like, it can't be. I was like, because Becky's two are the same colours. And I was like, and the other two, I was like, that has to be Wilma's baby. It can't be anybody else's.
No.
And I was just like, oh God.
Yeah, it's only really the tail that is the difference. But when we started breeding them, we were quite surprised how very similar they are.
It's quite shocking.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And the 5 that were together, they're all Norwiches?
Yes, they are. Yes, yeah.
From the 2 mothers,
yes,
and we've got the 2 little ones on their own, haven't we? And then the others who had much fun.
Oh, yes,
they love my feet.
Yeah.
But I did remember to wear my little shoes with no laces, so I was slightly safer than I normally
Excuse me, well, laces, they absolutely love. Yeah. And then you walk up the path and you've got 3 or 4 attached to each lace.
They were a little bit miffed, and I think that's why my ankles got it, because I've got no shoelaces.
No shoelaces, we'll have our ankles.
We're just like, we'll have that bit instead. I was like, oh gosh, they're a little bit sharp, but
they are sharp. That's good, and that's what it's all about. Thank you very much, because it makes such a difference to be able to go away and just know that everything is absolutely fine.
But it's so nice when you sent me that message and you were like, Channel 4, 5:30. And I was like, I'm still at the yard.
Heck.
But it's like seeing that then in the clips that you post and the fact that you've won makes you go, I've helped you do that.
Yeah, absolutely, very much.
It's all part.
No, quite, absolutely. It's all part of the team, isn't it, that enables it to all happen. So
absolutely.
That's another Facebook post that's coming soon.
Yes.
Yeah, because it is just so important. You have to send me have we got a nice photo of you with the puppies?
Doubtful.
Right, we'll go and take one then
We'll have photos of my feet with the puppies, I'm sure, trying to walk around the place. But
we could have a nice photo of you with the puppies for my Facebook post. Yeah, we could. We'll nip home in a minute then and do that, because that's quite nice. Collect a puppy, little Tipex.
Yes, Tipex, little funny Tipex.
We love her little Tipex. She's so sweet. She is a gem. Right. Is there anything else we need to talk about Crufts? The prep for next year.
Like, the thing that I don't understand when it comes to all your Crufts stuff, how do you get to be there?
How do we get to be to Crufts?
Like I know, Becky has qualified to go to Crufts for life.
Yes.
Why? I don't understand.
So Becky won a thing called a stud book number. So throughout the year, there is, for Cairns, there's about, I think, 30 odd championship shows. And that's where you can win CCs. Can I just grab one?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Which is a challenge certificate.
Oh,
is that
yeah,
right?
Sorry, yes. So, I'm just scrabbling in piles of stuff over here. So, challenge certificates look like this, and we need 3 of these to make up a champion. So these are awarded at championship shows throughout the year. So when you go to a dog show, you would enter your dog in a class. If it wins first prize in that class, then it would compete for best dog or best female. Then the best dog and best female compete for best of breed.
Okay.
If challenge certificates are on offer, then the judge can award you this as well as best dog. So when you win 3 of these, you get a champion.
Okay.
So at championship shows, when you win a first, second or third, you then qualify for Crufts.
Okay.
Because there's other lots of different levels of dog shows. So you have open shows, limited shows, and companion shows. Not many of those qualify you for Crufts as well.
Right.
But some of them do, but it's all far too complicated to go into that now. So where CCs are on offer, we can then qualify for Crufts.
Okay.
So a stud book number is where, when you win a CC or a reserve CC, which is one of these. Oops, something else has fallen on the floor. So you have a CC, which is awarded, and then if something goes wrong with your entry or the dog's not entered in the right name, this reserve CC is awarded, because you can win this and then be promoted to have the CC if there's a problem with the CC winner.
Right, okay.
And also now you can win 2 of these and 5 of those to make up a UK champion. So a stud book number is awarded when you get one of these, or in certain breeds, when you win a certain class, which is like limit or open, you get awarded a stud book number. So Becky won the limit class at a show, and she got her stud book number. When you get a stud book number, you're qualified for Crufts for that life of that dog. So you don't then have to keep re-qualifying every year.
Interesting.
Yes, it is.
So will Linda hopefully go next year?
We hope so, yes, because Becky's in the maternity ward at the moment,
So
obviously, with the babies.
Year,
yeah, she should have been there this year. We're going to show Becky at 3 or 4 shows this year, and then with the aim of keeping her in nice coat, and she'll go next year. So that'll be super
nice.
for Lynn.
Yeah,
Yes,
she'll enjoy it, won't she? So.
Yeah, very much so. So yes. So that's how you qualify for Crufts. You have to compete at championship shows throughout the year. Right. Did I waffle on a bit there?
No, I'm not sure whether I'm still slightly confused, but it's fine.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're slightly confused, no. Basically, you just win a first, second, or third at a championship dog show throughout the year, and then you qualify for Crufts. I could go on it because there's a whole rules. There's so much stuff that it's actually really quite boring to listen to. But it's it'll. Yeah. If you want to know, then drop me a message, and I'll bore you adequately about it.
Perhaps we'll have to make a socials post about it. We could direct people to socials posts that they can read on your page.
Yes, we can do that.
With a little explanation.
Yeah, how you qualify for Crufts, yeah. And then Molly, in the rally competition, that was, she had to compete at rally competitions throughout the year, and then be sort of selected and chosen to compete at the tryouts.
Right, okay.
And then if they were successful at the tryouts, then they became a team member.
Right, okay.
So it's basically like a knockout system, really. Or sort of like a qualification. So and that's what makes it more prestigious, because you don't just enter. Dogs have to qualify to be there. So it's the elite of the elite, really. So it's lovely. And what makes Crufts so super special is that there's lots of overseas visitors there as well.
Yes.
So I think in Cairns, in open dog, there were 16 entries, and I think only 4 of them were from the UK.
Oh, wow.
So the rest of them were overseas.
Yeah.
So it's really lovely to see all those overseas dogs come here, but it's also so important, with my breeding hat on, to be looking for the different genes that are out there, and what's sired what, for looking for future matings and that sort of stuff.
See who catches your eye while you're there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very much so. So yes, that's how you qualify for Crufts.